Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're here at the boat doing one little project, something I've been meaning to do for a while, and it just slips and it slips and it goes on, but this is something we really need. We have a battery for the bow thruster, and that battery, there's no way to know whether the battery is charging. There's no way to know whether the battery is charged or needs charging. We don't know what's going on with that battery because there's no way to know. There's nowhere to look at the status of the battery. But today we're going to do something right here and show you how we do it, so you can see that battery and all its information as to if it's okay, charged, needs charging. We need to know all that information, so here we go. Alright, and that little item we're going to use today is this thing right here, battery monitor number 2. It's a Bluetooth connection, and all you have to do is have an app on your phone. Open that app, you add this unit into that app, and since we already have the app with the other batteries, we're just going to add this one to that app that we have already on our phones. So with this here, it makes it so simple, and this is so cost effective. It doesn't cost that much. It's real simple. I'll have the link on the description of the video if you want to get one for your boat. And this is something really important. You really need this to know how your batteries are doing. Alright, so now we're ready to go ahead and work on that battery. On the Jeanneau 795, the bow thruster battery is in the right under the V-berth, right in there. So you have to come down this direction here, and you take off that cover here, which we already put on that side over there just to keep it out of the way. And then there's another cover right there where the battery is at, which is this cover on this one. Okay, so what we did is we just used the shore power cable to prop this back, otherwise it'll slam back down on you. So make sure you put something on there that won't come back down. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this apart, take the cover off, and then we're ready to install the monitor. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this belt off. There we go. Just put it to the side for now and take off the cover. And there we have the battery. And what we're going to need is a either a pliers or a ratchet set there. It looks like it's what you say, about maybe what, 12, maybe
12, maybe 12,
14,
12 or 14, yeah,
12, 14 size. We'll verify that for you in a minute. So let's go get that tool and we'll be right back. All right, the socket size is a 14 for this one, and we're just gonna loosen it up, and it's pretty loose, so I may have to do the rest by hand. Let's do this other one. Yeah, they're pretty loose. Yeah, by hand. Let's see. Yeah. So what you do is you take off these nuts off of there, put it to the side, don't lose it, and then now we're gonna take the other one off. And put it to the side as well. Okay, so now we're ready to install the Bluetooth monitor. But before we do that, there's something here that doesn't really make me comfortable, which is this strap right here. If you notice, the strap is over the battery strap. I may like to see the strap going under the battery, holding down the battery and the box, and not the strap, because the strap is loose, the rest of it is solid. So we may change this out a little bit. I don't know if it's doing the right thing or not, but it's just me. I'm a really picky person. All right, so here we go. We're gonna take this out of the box. We just slid it with a knife on the side here. See if we have enough space to take it out. Let's see. That'll be a little difficult, but not impossible. And this is all you need right here. It comes with the cable already in it. This is the Bluetooth box, and it has a little tie here. We can take that off now. And you have two wires. These two wires here, red positive, black negative. So it's, you can't do a mistake. It even tells you a little illustration right here. Black, negative, red, positive, plus sign. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and install it on the battery. All right, so let's go ahead and install this here now. And you know what? Let me get this out of the way. It still bothers me, so let me do this next. That's even loose. I mean, it's not really doing too much, but the way they put it on there, it just doesn't convince me at all. So let's take this off temporarily, and then we'll put it back on when we're done. Yeah, perfect. All right, now we're gonna go put this back on there. Just make sure you're lining the black one with the black side, the red one with the red side there, so you have the box ready. And what we'd like to do is put the box somewhere in here in the middle. And then here there's a washer there. We're gonna put the contact under the washer, just like that there, right there. Perfect. Now we get the nut, put it in place. Make sure you press it in so it won't come out. Tighten it up as much as you can, which is okay there. Then we do the next one. Next one is right here under the washer. Same thing. Yeah, this one's a little twisted, so I have to give it a little twist there. To make it easier, I'm going to put the nut in place, then put the little contact on there under the washer, and there we go. Now tighten it. Make sure it's seating in there perfectly. Tighten it up as much as you can by hand, and that is perfect. Now if you're comfortable with it there, the box is out of the way, nothing is in the way, and the next thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and tighten it up. And it wasn't really tight to begin with, so we're going to just tighten it a little bit more than what it had. Just a little bit more. Let it seat until it stops, and then slightly more. Same thing on this one. Turn it until it seats right there, then slightly more. That's all. You don't want to overdo nothing. Now everything is nice and tight. Yes, it is. We're ready to go to the next step. All right guys, now we're ready to go ahead and add the device to the app. The app that we use, it's called Battery Monitor. It has a V on it like that, and you can find a link in the box. When you buy this right here, you go into that right there, and it takes you directly to either the App Store or the Google Play Store and get the app. The app, it looks like that with that V there, and you can see it right there with that V, black and orange with a V, and click on that. This is our other batteries, and we're gonna go into this system here, Bluetooth. All right, and since we already have the monitor connected on the battery, it should already show up on here because it reads it. So let's go ahead and look for it, and this is it right here, 14A6C. Okay, and I just connected it on there, and it's telling me, all right, it is this one is a AGM, right? The optimal is AGM. Okay, so it's an AGM battery, so we're going to put it as AGM, and it's telling me that it's being charged. Now that's really freaky because there's only 2 wires coming into the battery, unless it's coming in from someplace else. But for some reason that battery is being charged. I don't know from where, but it's being charged. I guess from solar panels from the other batteries, maybe the house battery, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm happy that it's being charged because that tells me the battery is kept at 100% all the time. So that's something that I'm not going to be concerned with now. All right, so let's go back into this here, and we're going back into the system and find that one again, which is this 4A6C. Now this number, that number right there, that serial number is on the monitor box on the battery. So you look at that, make sure you find it here and match it, which is this one right here. So we're going to press edit and press edit there. And instead of having that, we're going to go ahead and put a name on it. We just want to take this off, and we're going to put bow thruster battery. Battery. Okay, and press OK. Now it's called that. Close here. Now when you look at it here, bow thruster battery. So every time you come to your boat and you look at all your batteries, they all have names. This one here is battery number 1 aft, battery number 2 forward. So now we have all 3 batteries: the house panel, the engine, and the battery thrust, the bow thruster battery. Now we have all 3 of them there. Now we can look for them by name. Click on it. That one's already on there, so that's why it doesn't click on. So you just go back, and that's the status right there. It says charging 13.49 volts. So it's in perfect condition, and that makes me happy, because now I know that the battery is being charged somehow. I don't know how, but somehow the battery is being charged, and that's good news for me, because I wondered, how is that battery getting charged from where? In this case, from the solar panels that we have up there on the roof. That's perfect. All right. Alrighty, so now we're done with the connection here. You know how easy that was, so you shouldn't have any problem doing this part. And me being as picky as I am, I put the buckle under all that stuff there, holding the box down, holding the battery down, instead of holding down this little thing here, which is loose all the time anyway. So now the next thing we're going to do is going to put the cover on it and put the other buckle on there and hold it in place, and then we're done. Alright, so here's the cover. Perfect. And then the buckle, one side and the other side. And this one you just pull through one end, bring it out the other. And by the way, you're not going to find this kind of connection on an American made boat or anything like that. This is weird. It doesn't seem like it's really strong or anything like that, but at the end what I do is I tie it up, so that way it's really on there. Yeah, it's really a little flimsy. But what I do is I'll just do a little tie here. That way it won't come loose on its own. Tighten. A little difficult when you have very little space to work, but it's not impossible. Do another loop there. And that's it there, just to hold it in place. And it doesn't need to, just to hold the cover down. Alright, so we're done with this. We'll just put this thing back down again. Cover it up. And put back our accessories into there, and we're completely done. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope this helps you, especially if you have a 795 Jeanneau. You'll know what the battery is at by looking at here. And if you have any questions, you can post it on the comment section. And like I said earlier, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to splash the like button. This is a good time to do it now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on that subscribe button right down there. And that's about it. See you on the next video. Peace from the Keys.